the show, folks. Y'all ready to learn some true history about Tombstone, Southern Arizona, and have some fun? Well, let's get started then, shall we? I'm going to take you back to the year 1877 in Oregon, Arizona. Now, there's a young man by the name of Henry Antrim. Now, Henry's only about 16 or 17 years old, so most folks just call him the kid. He likes to frequent the George Atkins Saloon, but he's got a problem. The local blacksmith, Mr. Winky Cahill, for whatever reason, takes it upon himself to bully the kid. So let's see how they handle their differences back in the old West. Good morning, kid. What brings you in today?
Just came to play me some cards and win me some money.
Money, is it? What would you be drinking?
How about that bottle of tequila right
A
there?
whole bottle? You're not going to cause me to drink now, are you?
I ain't gonna go cause it over here, Patty. It should be out this time of the day.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm sorry to see you go. You've been a breath of fresh air.
Hey, it's okay.
See what time that skate's coming in.
About 3 o'clock.
Well, you got plenty of time then. Go ahead and have a seat. So much for more in just a minute.
All right.
Well, Mr. Cahill, so I live and breathe, and what brings you in this fine morning?
Fine. They just started. Pour me some whiskey.
Whiskey it is. So you got plans for me today?
Why the hell are my plans any interest to you?
Just so happens the kid's been over there waiting around the game.
The hell you say?
Finding your heart's legal be today?
I'll think about
Try hard.
it. Look, sit there as country Jay.
Just gonna start right in on
Did
it.
I tell you, kid, you cannot sit at this table?
I don't want to fight today, Wendy.
No, country Jay sits at this
And I
table.
think you better be going to Nashville. You
Shut up, pour me some whiskey. Where did you go, kid?
I don't want to fight today, Wendy.
I gotta wet that spaghetti. Get up, kid. Come on,
Can't
get up.
Trust me, leave me alone.
get out of here. Go. Cahill, you all right? Somebody go get the dog. Somebody better go get the dog. Mr. Cahill would lay there for more than 12 hours while he slowly dies in agony on the floor. Mr. Antrim would flee to New Mexico, where he'd change his name to William H. Bonney. But you might know him better as Billy the Kid. And you just witnessed his first shooting. Let's have a hand for our actors, folks. Not bad for a dead guy. Well, the year's still 1877, and this town doesn't exist yet. It's just a small patch of desert by the name of Goose Flats. The only people that live up here are renegade Apache Indians. But there's a prospector by the name of Ed Shefflin. Ed lives up at Camp Huachuca, now modern-day Fort Huachuca. And he's up here searching these parts for any gold or silver he can find. The cavalry kept telling him, Ed, the only thing you're going to find up here is your tombstone. Well, fortunately for us, Ed doesn't listen. He finds a strike 1 foot wide by 50 feet long. When you stake your claim, well, you have to name it. And Ed, having a little bit of a sense of humor, well, he decides to name it. Yay! Now, by 1881, this was one of the biggest boom towns in the Southwest. People would flock here to seek their fortune. Permanent housing was built, hotels and supply stores, and for us adults, saloons. Now, if you notice, Allen Street is only 4 blocks long. In its heyday, it was 9. There was over 60 liquor licenses and 16 gambling establishments. Wasn't very hard to find trouble on Allen Street. In fact, the mayor at the time was reported as saying that Tombstone would have a ham for breakfast every day. Now, with all that trouble, well, there had to be some sort of trade-off. The trade-off was silver. You had your hard-working types like the miners. You also had your unscrupulous characters, such as the Cowboys gang. But Tombstone also had its heroic types, like Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. But one man you may not have heard of is Luke Short. Now, Luke was a fine dresser, a good gunman, but a hell of a gambler. In fact, it was reported that he could count cars, which in the 1880s was unheard of, not really understood. So we can assume he was just that good. Now, being that good, men would often call you a cheat, and one of those men was Charlie Storms. Now, Charlie wasn't bad with a gun, but he was often drunk, which made him terrible at gambling. Now, he loses a lot of money to Luke the night before, comes back to the Oriental and tries to win some on the backs. The bartender that day was Bat Masterson. Today, he plays like that. Well, she gets mixed up in this little mess. So let's see how this day in history plays out, shall we?